Few weeks ago, I was wondering if this account will end up just like others. Today, phase 2 is completed. In this video, guys, I'm going to show you the exact trade that got me here, what I was thinking and what I almost did wrong, and the one thing I changed that made the biggest difference. Guys, come on, let's get into it. Here is my journal, and here is where I document all the trade I took for this account. On the 8th of June, we were trading gold. We sold the market. We risked 1% of the account. We lost 0.30% of the account, and this was the trade that we took. We reduced our stop loss. That is why we lost 0.30% of the account. So the next day was on the 9th of June. We also risked 1%. We lost this trade straight off, and this is the after. So I sent all these things on my Telegram community, all the trade that I took, everything. I send it to the Telegram community for free. So use this link in the description down below and go join us right there. We lost that trade. I had to notify everybody that we just had stop loss, and let's move on to the next one. So the next day was on the 10th of June. That day completely I took off from the market. I didn't trade. I was just watching the market, monitoring everything just to recalibrate and re-strategize. Lo and behold, we came back on the 11th of June. After the meditation and everything, we lost 2 trades. So those 2 trades that we lost, let me walk you towards them. So the first one was 1% we were risking. Instantly, the market put us on stop loss. As if that wasn't enough, during New York session, we saw another opportunity right here that we took on gold. So we sold the market around here, clean sniper entry. We had 1:3. We couldn't be able to close out because when I see 3% floating profit, it is not my money until I close out. So all I had to do right here, since we're having 3% running, I just had to reduce my SL on this trade. So everything had to sum up be minus 1% of the account. So the next day was June 12th was my birthday. Shout out to me.
Hip, hip, hip. Hip, hip, hip. Hooray.
Hooray. So I didn't trade at all. I was just watching the chart. I took some pictures, as you can see right here. And also my sister came around with the kids, so they celebrated me. I was so happy. So my thought process was just to be happy today, come back tomorrow and hit the market. So the next day was on the 15th of June, which is on Monday. So the market had to give me a greeting of minus 1% of the account. It was really telling my body because I lost 4 trades on a row, and this was a trade straight to stop loss. Now the next day was on the 16th. On the 16th, we had break-even trade. So on the 17th, this trade was a trade that brought me here. Now let me walk you through the live chart. And this was the trade that I took. Now this was what happened because I have a good understanding of market structure, which I also make a video about market structure. Use the link in the description down below and go watch that video. As you can see on my thumbnails, market structure. So the way I understand market structure is far beyond the way you understand market structure. I have in-depth knowledge on market structure. Just go watch that video, then you get to understand market structure from my own perspective. Now, coming on the 5-minute time frame, this was the first trade that we took. So we had a buy position around this region. The market pushed to the upside, and this was around Asian section and came back close to my SL. The next day, I saw this beautiful entry. It was on the 3-minute time frame that I scaled down to. Break of market structure, liquidity right here, order block around here. So I wait for reaction. So this one I did wait for reaction. So see the reaction, I enter, and I also share it on the Telegram community. I ask them to buy the market. So I ask them to buy the market. I give them the take profit and stop loss. Here we're in a little bit of profit right here. You can see the first entry and the second entry right here. And you can see this was the take profit right here. I go in with 1% around here and 1% around here. And how was I able to manage this trade? I was able to manage this trade because I already breaking even around here. So this trade was running risk free, and this one was the 1% that I intended to risk every single day. Okay, so I put in 1% right here and I kept my stop loss. Same place, I kept my stop losses right here. And the take profit was the same place at this point of reversal because something crazy might happen whenever price gets to that region. As you can see, as soon as price get there, hit us on take profit and the big bear move came in. That was FOMC. Okay, that was FOMC. So because I don't trade news, I couldn't be able to jump in around this region. I don't trade news at all. So those trades sum up to be 8.5% of my accounts. So they want me to be profitable for 3 days, and I had to make another profit on the 18th. On the 18th, I was risking 0.30%, trying to make just 0.5%, but I had stop loss. On the 19th, which is on Friday, I made 1% of my account. I think this was a trade. I also shared it to the Telegram community. I was asking them to short gold. Now, before price even get here, around this region, account was passed already. Passing phase 2 wasn't like I found a new strategy. It was because I'm more disciplined with the strategy that I already had. The next step is getting the funded accounts. As soon as I receive the confirmation, I'm going to document everything and take you along for the journey. And guys, if you're working towards getting funded, please, you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel and let's do it together. Thank you for sticking around, guys. Until next time, bye for now.